Yeah, you already know what it is. Lethal Talent 24, dive bombing at you with some Eagles content. Let's go.
Keep leaning the work, D. Yeah, keep leaning the work. Let's go, man. Even go 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yo, what up, fam? It's your boy Lethal Talent 24 coming at you with a late night video. And yo, guys, earlier today, the Philadelphia Eagles had signed tight end Richard Rodgers to the practice squad. Now, what exactly does this mean? It means that they get their third tight end when they lost Noah Tagai to the waiver wire. So basically, he was picked up by another team. So they had to bring on another tight end. Now, you know, it begs the question, why didn't they just go in on the 53-man roster and, you know, and have Togai? Well, I mean, I think it's just a matter of they had to, you know, take risk and maneuver people who they thought they can get back. And unfortunately, Noah slipped through the cracks. So they had to replace him with somebody. So they brought in, I mean, not only did they sign Caleb Wilson to the practice squad because they were able to get him and not Noah, but, you know, they needed an extra one, so they brought back Richard Rodgers. Now, I don't think it hurts us. I just think, I mean, it could, you know, help us a little bit, but he's been injured, you know, for the most part that he's been with the Philadelphia Eagles, and so that's why the Eagles couldn't bring him back, you know, because it was like a concussion and it was like a calf injury or you know, I know it was a lower body injury. But, I mean, really, he just hasn't done anything for the Eagles when, you know, except for that, I think it was 2018 season that he was with us. But other than that, you know, it's nothing. So I don't think it really, you know, it's not a great signing. It's not, you know, like an underwhelming signing. It's just, you know, blah. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, though, the Philadelphia Eagles have also, you know, have players that are protected on their practice squad. And that is Deontay Burnett, Joe Ostman, Sua Opeta, and Trevor Williams. Now, I think, of course, Trevor Williams being protected, that means that, you know, in case we actually, you know, in cases of emergency, because we know the Eagles are injured, especially when it comes to wide receiver, cornerback or defensive back, you know, especially that area, we got to have that depth. And he's a veteran, so he'll definitely, you know, when called upon, if called upon, he'll be able to step up for us. Now, Sua Opeta, you know, just the offensive line depth, the Eagles liked him, so they're trying to do everything they can to keep him. Like last year, somebody wanted him off our practice squad. They tried to get him. We had to promote him to the active roster. So, you know, the Eagles going to keep him for depth, so that's cool. And Joe Ostman, you know, he's been one of the standouts of camp, so it's good that, you know, that they have him protected. So it makes a lot of sense why they protect these guys, especially Deontay Burnett, who killed it in camp as well. And, you know, it is what it is at this point. You know, we got to protect those particular players because those are the guys who may be called upon sooner rather than later. We'll just see how the season goes. And lastly, we're going to talk about Miles Sanders. Now, Miles Sanders has been injured for the majority of camp. I mean, when he first got into training camp, everybody said he looked stronger, he looked faster. I mean, he just looked better. But, you know, everybody's expecting a lot from him this year. They're expecting him to be that premier back that the Philadelphia Eagles had drafted in the 2018 draft in the second round. They're expecting him to be on the level of Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott, and, I mean, we really don't have anybody from Washington. So, I mean, he's got to be that premier back in the NFC East. And so, what it comes down to is, you know, everybody's saying that he's stronger and faster and everything like that. That's great. But last year, he had problems knowing his assignments and where to be. Of course, it's rookie mistakes, of course. But some of those mistakes either cost us the ball, cost us some yardage, or got our quarterback sacked, basically. And really, I just wanted to go over a few things. Really, it's just, did he improve on his fundamentals in the offseason? You know what I'm saying? Not just, getting stronger and faster, but mentally, is he mentally prepared to ensure that he is in the right spot when Carson Wentz calls a protection? You know what I'm saying? Because there were a lot of sacks that were on Miles Sanders last year, not only in fumbles, but quarterback sacks, where he could have picked up a rusher or a linebacker and chipped him or blocked him. They pretty much came free. So Miles Sanders has to be in perfect position. Did he improve on his blocking? Those are some of the things that we didn't hear that I would like to know. But we're going to find out Sunday. And I just think that since he's primed and ready to have a breakout season this year, he just got to be better, in that particular part of his game. Because we all know he can catch. We all know he can hit the hole and hit a home run. If not a touchdown, it's going to be for a lot of yards. You're talking about, anywhere from 40 to 60 yards, depending on, how big the hole is and where he's running. You know what I'm saying? And we know that when Carson is calling the protection or he's motioning Miles Sanders into the slot to be a pass catcher, then, he's got to be able to get open quick. And Carson's got to be able to get that ball out so, he can check for the underneath in case, nothing's open downfield. You know what I'm saying? So he's just got to make sure that he improves on his fundamentals. And hopefully, his vision is the same, if not better. He's more confident going into this year. And we just need him to be that premier back in the NFC East and for the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm expecting big things. My bold prediction for him, I think he's a 1,000-yard rusher this year, and he's going to have probably about anywhere from 800 to 1,000 yards in pass catching. So, it's just a bold prediction. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying it could. It could happen. So that's just my bold prediction for him and for this season. So you guys let me know in the comments below. What do you think about Richard Rodgers being signed? What do you think about the players being protected on the practice squad? And what do you think Miles Sanders' expectation is for this season? What do you have expected for him this season? What are your bold predictions for Miles Sanders? You let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell whenever I post a video, so that way you know when to check me out. Other than that, guys, that's all I got to say. Keep your talent sharp and go Birds. EAGLES, Eagles, and that's what's up. You guys take it easy. Peace.
Every time they put me in a battle, I'm lethal. Nigga too sweet.